Call me daddy.
Oh my god. Oh no. Do I even have this game?
Why can't you be normal?
Alright everybody, we're here for our third video. Today we're going to be talking about our top 10 games that we grew up playing or that we just enjoyed playing and what we like about them.
Yeah, top 10 games. All right, you want to start it off?
Sure.
All right, we'll start with number 10, work our way down to our favorite.
Number 10.
So
Hey,
number
bro.
10 for me, which I feel like my list went more nostalgic than like actual good quality games. So
We don't know each other's games, by the way. We know a couple of them. I'm sure I know a few of them.
So my number 10 of the number 10 on my list
Yeah, that would be it. That would be number 10.
would be Call of Duty Finest Hour. This is the first Call of Duty game that I played. A lot of great memories playing that game. I thought it was a blast. I enjoyed running in with it was one of the first games I played where you could look over to the right or to the left and you could see, you couldn't necessarily run over there, but you could see all the other your allies running into battle as well. And it made it feel more immersive, like you're charging into battle to fight the German war machine.
I figured you'd have a Call of Duty game. I didn't think that'd be the one you'd have. All right, my number 10, Red Faction Guerrilla.
Ooh,
I absolutely love this game.
never played it.
Really? God dang it.
It's definitely one on my list that I want to go back and retro games I want to go back.
It has
and
the GeoMod 2.0, which is like the coolest and best destruction engine ever. You can just run around with a sledgehammer, destroy anything. And
That's
you can
awesome.
destroy buildings like base down. Like
Yeah.
you could destroy anything. You could put time bombs on like the bridges, wait for an envoy to come by, press the button,
Yeah.
it'll blow the bridge. But yeah, I absolutely love this game, dude.
Yeah.
And then they came out with the second one and it was absolute garbage because they took away the open world. But yeah, you need to try this game, dude. It's dope.
I'll try it out. I'll take it home with me today.
Numero 9.
So you didn't think that I would have a Call of Duty game, huh?
Oh,
So, number
God.
9 is my second Call of Duty game. It's Call of Duty 4 Modern
There
Warfare.
it is. That's the one I picked.
That is a good game. I wanted to be a Marine for a long time, so this
Yeah.
game was a blast. You got to be a Marine and fight terrorists and stuff. It was really
That was my first Call of Duty game. I got all the trophies for that, including the
Yeah.
Mile High Club trophy.
Dude, the multiplayer, the campaign, this is actually multiplayer Call of Duty was actually good.
I
You
couldn't play
actually had
multiplayer.
fun.
I dial up internet, so but I absolutely love that game. I got that game for Christmas. Perfect.
I did too, actually. I got that for Christmas with my Xbox 360 Slim that I still have.
All right, number 9 for me. Mega Man X.
Not Mega Man.
Yeah, I had to have a Mega Man game. I absolutely love Mega Man X. I loved all the Mega Man games, but yeah, Mega Man X was my favorite one. Played on SNES at my grandma's house. It was a blast. I've beaten this game probably 1,000 times, and I go back to it every single year. So I absolutely love this game, man. Running around, shooting the boss levels. They can use boss weapons to destroy the next bosses. Yeah, I absolutely freaking love this game, dude.
Never got into the Mega Man games. It really, like Mega Man, Sonic, Mario, I didn't play a whole lot of that growing up at all. Those games are actually really hard for
I
me.
didn't play Sonic at all. A ton. All right, numero ocho.
Numero ocho,
I don't
number
have mine in
8.
order.
Number 8 for me
Number 8.
is going to be. I'll wait for you to sit up. There we go. Number 8 for me is going to be Star Wars Episode 3. Revenge of the Sith. This game I had a blast with as a kid. I got my butt kicked a lot. I'm not going to lie. I put in cheat codes because I was tired of dying. And I wanted to beat the game.
I love that copy, dude.
Yeah, J Mill Matt. That's
Boy,
what
J Mill had a banger.
He did.
Oh, it's on the inside
You
too.
wrote it on the inside too and on the disc. So I appreciate that, J Mill. I like the alternate ending that you could play where you played as Anakin and you actually killed Obi-Wan and then you killed the Emperor.
That's
and
cool.
that was a lot of fun.
I never did that. I didn't get far at all in that game. I didn't know about cheat codes. I didn't have the internet. Number 8, I had to add this. I freaking love this game.
Yeah.
I loved all the Armored Cores. I have all of them.
I have one of them.
All right. Yeah, I played through all of them, but this one, it's so smooth. Like everything is just so dynamic in this game. The missions are fun. The story's cool. And yeah, I beat this game multiple times. And I absolutely love this game. It's pretty sweet. But yeah. Definitely recommend this one. I love this game. You need to play it.
I did play Mecha Assault on the PS1 back in the day.
I like that game in general.
I played with my dad. It was a blast.
So this game, do like the
I died
boss.
a lot.
This game's hard. The boss battles are freaking difficult, dude.
Yeah.
Sweet. 7.
Number 7.
Number 7.
Spartan Total Warrior.
I freaking love that game.
Dude, this game was a blast. I think the thing I loved and remember the most about this game was the one mission. I think it was mission 3, when you got to go at the end of it. You got to fight and kill Medusa.
The Charge.
The Charge.
Yeah.
I've never played the game before. I've always loved military games where you're fighting alongside your allies and you're just charging in and rushing in to fight the enemy.
I love that Charge.
So that freaking charge, and you're running in, and then right before you hit the Roman lines, the Medusa thing comes down and
freezes.
It was so cinematic. I'm getting chills talking about it now because I remember it so well. I was like, ah!
These Spartan warriors, now is our time! We will return home with our shields or upon them! For Sparta and for her dead! Charge!
I have a load profile
Go
on
get
that
him,
mission
dude.
just so I can replay that mission.
This was such a fun game, and actually the only game that Total War ever made for consoles.
Yeah,
was
that's
Spartan
true.
Total Warrior.
Yep.
It was such a fun game. I have so many good memories. It's one of the games I definitely go back to from time to time. Like I said, my list is pretty much all nostalgia. This game was a blast. I love Spartan Total Warrior.
I live for nostalgia.
Yeah.
What are we on now? This is 6?
You're on 7.
1, 2, 3. That was. No, I'm on 6.
I went first, so you're still on 7 because I just did number 7. Wait, no, I've done 4 games. I'm on number 6.
All right, number 6
I
is
can't count.
Shadow of the
Not
Colossus.
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yeah, this is always
I've never
one of my
played.
favorite games.
I have the remaster on PS4.
Remaster's a lot better.
I played the demo on back in the day.
There are no enemies in the world. It's just a massive, empty, open world. You ride your horse around, you climb up these guys, you stab them in their weak points, and they die. And then the ending's absolutely horrible and very sad.
Tell me, because I'll definitely go and play it at some point.
This is the first game I bought with my own money. It was $49.99 at Walmart. My mom let me buy one game. Picked this out when I was a kid, played it, hated it. I cried because I spent all my money on this game, and my mom wouldn't let me go and take it back.
I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
Now, years and years later, it's one of your favorite.
Yep, years
games
later,
that you
it
played.
finally clicked. Well, I was young. I didn't understand how it worked.
Yeah.
Number 5?
Number
All right,
5.
number
We're
5.
halfway
Top
through.
5.
Look at that. Number 5. I had to pick between one of the 3. I thoroughly enjoyed the Mass Effect games. I think Mass Effect 2 was my favorite of those 3, so that's the one I picked for my number 5. These are the first games I played that were not just open world, but open world RPG as action RPG, and I loved that whatever choices you made in the first game carried to the second game, and then all those choices carried to the third game. That to me was amazing. It was literally a trilogy that the ending was basically based off whatever choices and decisions that you made.
Yeah, you're gonna hate me. I never played that.
You should.
I beat the first one. Never played the second and third one.
I don't hate you for it. I mean, there's plenty of games.
I love the first.
The story is kind of tailored to how you play
Yeah.
and the choices you make, so you can almost make it your own story within limits. They can
Yeah.
only put so much information in there, but man,
I love the first
great
game.
game, great trilogy to play. Mass Effect 2 is my favorite.
One of my favorite games of all time. Catherine, full body.
Catherine,
Yeah,
full body.
I love this
I
game.
don't think I've ever played that.
So, yeah, don't let
collector's edition.
Yeah.
Nice.
I have many copies of this.
Sealed too.
Don't let looks deceive you. This is not like a sex game, as it as it
As
looks.
most anime looks. Yeah.
feel like I need to clarify. It's not a sex game. It's not a sex game. There is sex in the game, but that doesn't make it a sex game.
考えたことがない可能性に気づけるっていうかさ、新しい価値観。この光景、夢に出てきそうだ。
また彼らは登ってゆくのね。あのピアノはミスター・モーガンを祝福してくれるのかしら。
今時のこの恋愛は。
Well, I mean, it's Atlas, but yeah, this game's awesome. So essentially, you're this guy. and people are dying in the city. Men are dying in their sleep, and they can't figure out why they're dying. And long story short, these men are like cheaters. And every time the men in the city, not cheaters, but cheaters and people that don't want to get married and have children.
I'd rather be single with their life.
Kind of. But yeah, essentially every time the men go to sleep, they have to face these challenges, and you're climbing. It's essentially a puzzle, but you're climbing this massive staircase. And if you die on the staircase, you die in your sleep. You die in real life.
Oh,
So yeah, it's a blast.
like Freddy Krueger.
And it gets a lot more difficult. And there's a hub world. You're at a bar with your friends, and you can talk to them.
Nice.
And you actually see the men in the hub world that you can either save. You're seeing these men here, and you're also seeing them in your dreams. But in your dreams, you're sheep.
Okay. That's cool.
It sounds weird, but it's actually
I've
a
always wanted to be
phenomenal
I've always wanted
game.
to be a sheep.
This game's freaking awesome, dude. The story's
It's
phenomenal.
better than Goat Simulator.
And then once you see what's actually going on at the end, and who's actually been like manipulating everything and making things happen, it's a really cool, really cool.
I'm gonna open it up.
Absolutely not, but yeah, I absolutely love that game too.
Cool. Nice.
All right, where we at? Number 4.
Number 4.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 games left. Did I pick too many games? I've only gone through 5 games. Now I'm on number 6. Wait. Now I'm on number 5. We're on 5, right? We're on number 5.
That was my number 5.
I have 5 more games, and I've gone through 5 games, so I'm on number 5.
You went first.
How many do you have?
I have one.
I only have 10 games over here.
All right, so I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. I've done 5. Oh yeah. Nope, you're good. Continue. Yeah. Nope, we're good. I got 5 more.
Oh man, this is my limited edition.
Yeah, there it
Number
is.
5, Gears of War 2.
Yeah, I knew that was
I'm a
coming.
big Gears of War fan. I can't wait for E-Day to release. I cannot wait. It's sad. It's sad that Microsoft is going pretty much everything digital. I'm still hopeful, although it may be in vain for a physical copy and the collector's edition.
Yeah.
But yeah, Gears of War 2
I love Gears
is
of
number
War.
5 on my list. Yeah, Gears of War is a phenomenal game.
Yeah, I love Gears of War. Gears of War is awesome.
Yeah, third-person shooter. You take cover. I love it. It was one of the first games I played where you can take cover, you blind fire,
You did a lot of
stuff
things
like that.
well, first time.
Yeah.
Speed reloads.
Gears of War 2, you could grab, pick them up and grab, use them as a meat shield, or you could flip them over and stomp on them and finish them and
That
stuff.
was the first one with chainsaw battles too. Those
Yeah,
are sweet.
yeah.
I like
Those are
chainsaw
cool. I
battles.
lost a lot.
Yeah, I did too. I love Gears, man.
It's a very gory game, and I loved every bit of it. Gears of War 2 is my number 5. There's something about Gears of War. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, I
It's
love
one
Gears
of
of War.
those
I'm right there
games.
with you. I've ran through them so many times.
I love it.
I beat the PS4 remaster. That was really good. Oblivion. I love this game, dude. I have
It's
to.
funny that you have that.
Yeah, I had to pick the remastered. I like it more than Skyrim.
I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Here you must find your own path.
I've told you many times. I like this a lot more than Skyrim. The world feels more alive to me. I don't know why.
There is something about it that's a lot different than Skyrim.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. I'm actually playing it right now. I never really played Oblivion back in the day. A buddy of mine had the game.
Yeah.
And I played his campaign for like 20 minutes. And I just ran around doing random stuff.
Fun fact: Oblivion was the first open world RPG I played. When I got my 360, it was the reason I got my 360 because I read it in the Game Informer, and it was awesome.
See, Skyrim was actually my first open world
Are you
RPG.
serious?
Yeah.
Dang, dude.
It
Yeah, I
was.
put hundreds. God, my faith put thousands of hours into this.
Yeah.
Platinum did, but then you have I forgot the DLC too, like the Shivering Isles and the Knights.
So yeah, I'm actually playing that right now. I'm doing the Dark Brotherhood quest.
I love that quest
Yeah,
line.
it's
All
a
the
lot
quest
of fun.
lines are good, dude. The Mages
Awesome.
Guild, the Fires Guild.
All right. So we're on to number 4. We're almost,
Yeah, 4.
Number 4, I've got another Star Wars game. I'm a
I-
big Star Wars fan. Look at that. Beautiful artwork.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, that's why I didn't know if you had that one in there or not.
Star Wars? Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
Star Wars Battlefront, man. This was
I
a
love that
blast.
game, dude.
Oh man, my cover art is so good. See, look at that. Look at that. That's terrible.
That's a shame.
But dude, it was so much fun. Galactic Conquest, yeah, where you could be like the Empire and you just go through. Now, Star Wars Battlefront 2 was fun as well, and I like that they put a little more narration with the story. But
What disc is it there?
oh my god, oh no, do I even have this game?
Star Wars Battlefront 2, baby.
I didn't mean to
Another
Star
good
Wars-
game.
I meant Star Wars Battlefront 2. Forget the first game.
No, I like the first
Wow,
one more,
that's
too. I'm with you. I like the first one more.
I gotta start doing better about looking at stuff. Yeah, Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, woo!
That's a great game.
Yeah,
Yeah, because there's 3 left after that.
I will. Anyone could have guessed this one if you know anything about me.
Oh my gosh, not Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, Silent Hill 2.
Banger.
Yep, one of my favorite
Absolutely.
franchises of all time.
James? Honey? Did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else?
Oh, but yeah, Silent Hill 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. The game's just it's magnificent. Have you played it yet? No? Okay.
No, but I have it.
You do have it, I will say that. And the remaster's even better in my opinion, but this is nostalgic.
I need to finish Silent Hill F first.
I just like the story. Like I read the books, like
I read the one book.
yeah, I mean it's just absolutely phenomenal. How everything revolves around the character, and then you have Mary and Maria, and yeah. I have a lot of Silent Hill stuff as well, as long as the rug I have and the shrine over there. My poor boy James went through it.
He
went
did.
through it.
He was going through quite a bit.
If you
It
get
was
it.
cool. I never knew that until I read that book. That what they're seeing is what pertains to them,
Yeah.
and what they're having to fight, and they don't necessarily see what the other person sees.
Yep, Silent Hill 2. Absolute banger. Love
Nice.
that game.
All right.
Moving on.
Number
It's
3.
funny. Oh, that's why I said it's funny you did Oblivion.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I have Skyrim.
Skyrim's a masterpiece. I mean, you can't deny that.
This is the first big open world game that I played. And actually, it was a long time before I actually went in and beat the main campaign because I just kept doing other stuff.
Dude, I love Skyrim. That was one of
I
the.
can't play without mods now, but this is an absolute blast of a game to play.
I remember Skyrim so well because my dad went to the midnight release with me. My dad does
Oh, yeah.
not do video games, but he went with me to that.
See, Skyrim
Midnight
released the
release.
same year that I got out of high school,
Yeah.
2011. So,
Same. Yep.
I had-
Same.
you know, fresh out of high school,
Yep.
you know, still living with my mom, not have anything better to do but sit here and play an
Yep.
open world RPG like Skyrim, and I had a blast. One of the first things I used to always do in the game was go and join
Companions.
the companions,
Yep.
yeah, and become a werewolf because
I like the
you know,
companions.
werewolf
man.
is so much cooler than being a vampire.
I have the big collector's edition.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Yeah.
Where'd I get that from?
I have no idea. Probably some dummy who shouldn't have sold it to you. Skyrim is a great game. I still go back and play it.
All right, so this is Talon 3, right? All right, this was my number one game for a very, very long time. This is my childhood. Right
Radiata
here.
stories.
Radiata Stories. This game's an absolute masterpiece. So I grew up with this game.
Yeah.
I got this game for Christmas one year, and I didn't leave my room for an entire week. But no, the game is absolutely phenomenal. This is the first game where everyone has their own set schedule. So everyone in the city that you're in, Radiata, they all have a schedule. So at different times, they're going to stores, they're going to do this, they're doing that. And yeah, 175 people can join your party.
Radiata stories.
Radiata Stories, I haven't still got it. The story's phenomenal. You start off as this little knight.
What's it called? Radiations.
You start off as this small knight, but your dad has this huge lineage. And yeah, it's absolutely phenomenal, man. And I mean, it's made by Square Enix. You never hear about this game, which kind of annoys me. I wish it would get a remaster. But yeah, this game was a massive part of my childhood. I cried at the end of this, not gonna lie. I was really
Yep.
yeah, I was emotional at the end.
I cried at the end of Gears 3 when was it the end? No, end of Gears 2. Gears 3 when Dom kills himself.
That's
Saved
sad.
everybody.
Yeah.
That was sad.
Yeah, kind of a whoops for that. But yeah, Rod Yellow Stories. That's my number 3. Top 3, baby. Top 3.
I only have 2.
Top 3.
That was number 3.
Top 2. Top 2, baby. Top 2.
Number 2.
Yeah, I can't
Halo
guess that
2.
one.
Again, I love the whole Halo trilogy. They're all great games. Halo 2 is probably my favorite. I know a lot of people say Halo 3 is the best one. I love Halo 3 just as much as anybody. Halo 2 is probably my favorite just because of the story. You could dual wield, all that fun stuff. And you can do that in 3 as well, but
I think I might like Halo 2 more too.
I like Halo 2 more. I like that you swap back and forth between Master Chief and the Arbiter. And
yeah, that's the one you play as the Arbiter.
yeah,
I
and
did
it
like
was
that.
an absolute blast. And you go into
Absolute
multiplayer. Was it Halo 2 or Halo 3 where you go into multiplayer and you could do Spartans versus Elites?
I didn't have internet.
Anyway, I think it was Halo 2, if not, Halo 3, but one of those games where you could go and play Spartans versus Elites, and then you had all the old Forge world, and you could make maps and do all the fun games like
That does sound fun.
Juggernaut and Infection, and man,
That sounds awesome to play
the
with.
campaign was great though. You fight the Flood, and then if you play multiplayer co-op online with a buddy who has internet, you can play as Master Chief or as Arbiter, and you run in alongside each other, and it was just a great game.
So this is number 2, right?
Deprived. Yep, that was number 2.
All right.
Of course. Show them your collector's edition.
Yeah.
They'll be looking for you.
Resident Evil 7, baby.
Yeah.
Ah, I love this game. This is the best Resident Evil game made. I don't care what anyone says.
No, Village is better.
I do love Village. Village was top 10, but I've only wanted to do one game per franchise. That's why this is in here and not in Village. Village would be. But yeah, I've loved Resident Evil ever since I was a kid. But there was something about when they went to first person that, I don't know, it made it more horror for me. And that really did it for me. And Resident Evil 7, I can't tell you how much I enjoyed this game, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love this game. And I liked Ethan Winters. I thought he was a great character. He was a little plain, but I liked him, dude, because he had a strong left hand. But yeah, Resident Evil 7, I absolutely love this game. Like I said, it really brought the horror to life, and I enjoyed that. And it was actually scary. I just don't find the other. I loved them all, but I never found a Resident Evil game scary up until this one.
So, honorable mention number 1, and the reason this is one of my honorable mentions was actually the very first video game I ever owned, on the very first console I ever
Oh
owned,
Lord!
is Batman Forever for the Sega Game Gear. I had it for the Sega Game Gear, released on other platforms as well.
Batman Forever.
That I was 4 years old when the Game Gear released, and when that game released in 1995, and I was all into Batman. My birthday party was Batman, and that's one thing my grandparents bought me at 4 years old was a Game Gear and a Batman game.
That's awesome.
I did not really play it at all until I was like 6.
That's fair.
But
I never had a Game Gear growing
Yeah.
up. I was at the Game Boy and Pokemon.
I wish I still had it. It's definitely on my list of things I want to add to my collection for sure.
We'll find one day. They're not hard to find.
So yeah, Batman Forever for the Game Gear.
Actually,
Beat 'em up.
just these two I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do both mine at the same time. I got Power Stone 2, the Dreamcast, and I have to do Left 4
I
Dead.
almost put Left 4 Dead in my list.
I have to, dude.
Yeah.
So
That is
fun
a great
story
game.
for me about Left 4 Dead is I think I told you, me and my friend at the time, he was staying over at my house, and I knew this was under our Christmas tree. So we waited till like 12 a.m. when my parents were asleep, went in there, took this game out, super, surgical, made sure my parents were asleep, took my Xbox 360 out of my room because it was right beside my parents' room, took it to the living room, and played this for like 6 hours before my parents woke up. Took it out, put it back in the wrapping, and put it back under the tree. So we beat this whole entire game. Oh my god, it was a fun time.
Wow.
That was a great night, dude. But yep, Left 4 Dead, and then Power Stone 2 is probably my favorite fighting game of all time. It was one of those games I got for my Dreamcast. I didn't have many Dreamcast games.
Honorable mention number 2 is actually going to be Dynasty Warriors 5.
Really?
I
Dynasty
played the mess out of that game.
Okay.
Again, it's one of the first games I played right alongside. I don't remember if I played it before or after. Probably after I played Spartan Total Warrior. But again, it was the fact that you're running with your
army
allies,
aspect.
and it's just massive, open, just fighting battle.
I like that.
And you're fighting the other leaders and stuff, and you had your little squad.
As a kid, it hit harder than it does
did.
now. Yeah.
It did, and you had your squad of bodyguards that you could have with you. That you could, I think you get up to 7 bodyguards, but they would upgrade, and you could upgrade their health and their strength, and what weapons they use, and you could tell them if you wanted them to like stay near you and fight with you, or just spread out and just fight.
That's cool.
And man, it was an absolute blast.
Numero uno. I actually don't know what
Number
this is. I thought it was gonna be Skyrim.
I'm not gonna be surprised.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Number one. Number one on my list.
Oh.
It's another limited edition.
Oh, good God. It's Gears of War 1.
Gears
There
of
we go.
War.
Yeah, I did know it. Okay.
Dude, I had to put, I had Halo, I had Mass Effect, I already had Gears of War 2.
Yep.
Gears of War, I had to put another Gears game in here into my top list because I just love it so much. And Gears of War is what kicked off, the Gears of War franchise, and
That was my favorite one.
Welcome back to the Army, soldier.
they get on this planet called Sarah, and everything starts off peaceful and stuff at first. But as humans do, it's inevitable. They start going into war, and then you have the Pendulum Wars.
Sorry, doing too much.
Yeah, and then that's when the Locust invaded on E-Day, which is why I can't wait for that game as well. But absolute blast playing this game.
Let's do this.
Even the multiplayer for this was good, and I'm glad that they said E-Day is actually going to go back and try and copy the first game, in that they're going to try and make it a little bit more like horror. Like there's actually going to be more
Make it
scary elements in it, and not just all-out war. It's still all-out war, but as the games progressed, the Locust Horde started to seem more just
It was a horde,
just insects. Get out of my way! I'm gonna kill you.
That's why I didn't
Whereas
like 4 and 5 as much.
Right.
Yeah.
Whereas the first game, and what E-Day is supposedly supposed to do, is this big, tough, strong enemy that are just annihilating us, and it's a fight for survival. And I cannot wait for E-Day. This game is number one on my list of top 10 games I've played growing up.
I like Gears of War. I
I
respect that. I love that.
Such
game.
a fun game. I love Cold Train, man.
I do love
Cold Train.
Yeah.
Woo, baby.
Cold Train. I do love
The Cold Train.
My number one is no surprise to you, but Bloodborne.
Beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them. Sooner or later.
So yeah, I'm one of the biggest Souls fans there is. I've started with Demon Souls when Demon Souls came out, but I only wanted to pick one. I love Dark Souls. Dark Souls 2 was fine. I love Dark Souls 3. I adored Elden Ring, but there's just nothing that matches like the atmosphere and like the visceral combat is freaking Bloodborne, dude.
I gotta get into playing these games more.
Yeah.
I have Lies of P.
I
which
love
think
Lies
is-
of P.
I have Elden Ring, and I think I have one more Dark Souls game.
Elden Ring's a
Never
good one to
played
start with
Bloodborne.
too.
But I've actually never played any of those Dark Souls games, so
Yeah, these are my games. I've
definitely need to check them out.
put thousands of hours into all the Dark Souls games, platinum pretty much all of them. But yeah, Bloodborne, it did something to me. The gothic atmosphere, the fast combat. There's no blocking. You have one little shield, it's a plank shield. No one uses it. Basically, like it's based on skill purely. You can't just sit there and block and tank hits like you can in some of the other Dark Souls games. And yeah, that's 100% why Bloodborne's on here. And
Yeah.
I would love a remaster. It might never happen, and the DLC is phenomenal, dude. Like the DLC, like the Orphan of Kos, is like the best boss in any game, in my opinion. Elden Ring, it cleaned things up. Elden Ring's probably a perfect game, but for me, and it's nostalgia too.
Yeah.
Because I was working at GameStop when this came out, so I was able to take the posters home and all that stuff.
Only
So
nerds work at games.
yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah.
Yep, but yeah, Bloodborne, that is my number one game.
Nice, man. That's a great list.
Yeah,
Great list of games. Yep. A lot of fun. A little bit different between the two of us. Like you
It
said,
was very
we didn't
different.
play
I would
anything
say.
online.
Yeah, it was very
Pretty
different.
much, just about all my games on my list, had multiplayer.
Yep.
And
And we grew up in the '90s too. So I grew up with the SNES, but like the Dreamcast and the PS2 were like my real consoles. So like, obviously our stuff isn't gonna be like NES games, TurboGrafx games, stuff like that. Even though I do enjoy those games now as an adult, that nostalgia hit doesn't hit like these games did.
Yeah, well, see, you know, like I said, my very first console as a kid,
Yeah.
which I barely played it because I was only 4 years old, was the Sega Game Gear.
Yep.
Then the first console we had as a whole for my family, we had the Sega Genesis. I can't remember if it was the first one or the Model 2, but a Sega Genesis, and then we had the Sony PlayStation, and kind of went PlayStation from there until Microsoft released the Xbox when I was about 9 years old. And that's when I really started getting into playing games more and more of the shooters and stuff. So Halo Combat Evolved was actually my first shooter that I ever played. And man, I had a blast.
But anyway, guys, thanks for watching.
Appreciate it.
See you in the next video.
Subscribe.
And follow.
God, that was so weird. Why'd you say that?
That was for you.
Yeah.
Cool.